50 Shades of Femininity. This is Sister Yapashana, House of Abi Yeshaya. Back to you with another upload. I want to discuss charisma. This is going to be a very short one. Just want to highlight and touch on a few things. And a lot of this stuff I already have spoken about on our meeting that I uploaded here, titled Communication, Beauty, and Feminine Etiquette. But it's a reminder and just going a little bit more in depth, okay? Charisma is exercising a compelling charm that inspires devotion in others. A charismatic woman captivates the room with her pleasant smile and grace. She always has a kind word to lend to others. And this is from the CEVDCI version of the Bible, Proverbs 31:25. It says, "She is strong and graceful, as well as cheerful about the future. Her words are sensible, and her advice is thoughtful." Alright, a charismatic woman pays attention to and are fascinated by what you have to say, and would rather hear you than themselves. She is willing to ask thoughtful questions about you as if you're the most important person in the world. Okay, she is an active listener. That's a beautiful virtue to have, sisters. A charismatic personality can persuade others because they come across as trustworthy, friendly, and fully present. And this can come in handy when trying to cheer up a grumpy toddler because, maybe they had to choose a healthier snack, or it's time to take turns with their toy. Instead of having to demand that they do as they were told or else, try using, your charismatic ways. And also, it could work out better with teens who enter the stage of thinking they know it all, okay? And oftentimes they feel misunderstood. So, charismatic people demonstrate warmth. Warm people are usually approachable, understanding, and caring. A charismatic person must generate compassion and a loving heart for themselves and others. Charismatic women usually exude friendliness and playfulness. Okay, she treats others as highly valued, and note that respecting a child teaches them that even the smallest, most powerless, most vulnerable person is worthy of respect. Remember that if you have a small child in your life, and it doesn't necessarily have to be your own, okay? Patience and tender interaction with the child could truly help you to open up to the child within you and bring out that playfulness and friendliness that make women, exude femininity, okay? It just brings out a feminine manner. So if you struggle with embracing children, change your perception from seeing them as being in the way to seeing them as being the way, okay? To tap more into your feminine energy. A charismatic personality typically displays relaxed, open body language, and this inspires further trust and likability. One tip is that using your hands when you talk and showing your hands not only engage people, but research has shown that the wider range of hand gestures you use, the greater respect and trust your audience give you. So apparently we don't trust people if we can't see their hands. And I did go over different ways to use your hand gestures in the last upload. Okay, more tips. Don't interrupt. Listen without judging. Use body language to communicate and show that you're listening. Smile, nod your head, eye contact. Okay, again, we went over this in our meeting. If you were tuned in, if not, you can go back and check out that video, that upload of the meeting, communication, beauty, and etiquette. Note that you don't want to offer unasked advice Okay, leave space for people to find solutions. If you are just bursting to say something, okay, maybe you could just start off with saying something like, can I make a suggestion? Okay. Ask questions to check that you understand, and reflect and summarize to show that you're engaged. Use playfulness to overcome others and diffuse tension, or to avoid temper tantrums. Okay? One of the times I use this is when changing the baby's diapers. Okay? And they're crying, trying to flip around and get away, because for some reason they just get to this age where they cannot stand to lay on a changing table and get their diaper changed. Okay? And I turned it into a game. Playing peekaboos, saying, ew, stinky, stinky, with a funny face, a funny voice while I'm hiding my nose. And it distracts them. So, use playfulness and overcome, not just babies, but, diffuse tension with others. Practice self-control in different areas as well. Okay, like dieting, waking up early, practicing being quiet, cold showers, exercise, because this helps you to not be reactive or impulsive. So remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. So you sharpen up in different areas, it will help you. And when you give praise, share the credit with others and stay sweet and humble. Try to remember people's names. And last but not least, a charismatic person is caring, thoughtful, trustworthy, and wise. Okay. An excellent illustration of the feminine nature is found in Amelia in Thackeray's Vanity Fair. Okay, those who formed the small circle of Amelia's acquaintances were quite angry with the enthusiasm with which the other sex regarded her. For almost all men who came near her loved her, though no doubt they would be at a loss to tell you why. She was not brilliant, nor witty, nor wise over much, nor extraordinarily handsome. But wherever she went, she touched and charmed every one of the male sex, as invariably as she awakened the scorn and incredulity of her own sisterhood. I think it was her weakness, which was her principal charm, a kind of sweet submission and softness, which seemed to appeal to each man she met for his sympathy and protection. I pray you were able to receive something from this, and it was a little edifying with little tips that I gave. And until we meet again at 50 Shades of Femininity, Shalom.